Let's see how this does. What is going on, guys? Today we are working on the truck. We got some new headlights. We're gonna install that. We're gonna fix up the interior, finish that up. And also we need to put lug nuts on the wheels because some wheels only have like 2. So we're gonna put some new lug nuts. Let's go ahead and get started with the headlights. So the headlights on here are actually really easy to replace. I had actually bought some used ones, but as you can see, they need to be polished. And instead of trying to polish them, we ended up just getting new ones right here. And these right here are the bottom portion. It's gonna look way better than those for sure. So the top ones, they come out with just 2 pins that go there and there. The bottom though, that one's a little bit more tricky. Still simple though. It has a hook on this side and a clip on this side. So actually my clip was pushed in too far. The clip is literally right here. You just push it in and it'll just slide out. So on mine, the whole clip was behind, so it's a little bit harder to take out, but it's pretty simple. And over here you have that hook that goes right here. So now we're gonna unplug these and put them into the new lights. Ooh, one thing that I did notice, I already installed everything, but these holes where the lights go through, they have these little plastic covers, so nothing's gonna get in the headlight while shipping. So that's really good to have for sure. And here's an example of that plastic over the hole. Now that we have that, we're gonna have to align that little wing on this side. So we got that wing in and we got the clip in. Let me show you where the clip goes. That's where the clip goes right there. So now it's in there secure and it's already looking better. Compare that to that. One thing I didn't notice is this one was actually missing the headlight. So I'm gonna have to go buy one of those. Now here's the crazy part for me is the pins. That's literally all that holds them in. So we got this side on. Let's peel the plastic. There we go. That looks way better than this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other side up, and afterwards we'll move on to the lug nuts. So we got the new bulbs in for the low beam. We're gonna go ahead and install them, and then afterwards we're gonna drive it and see how it does. So we got all the bulbs in. We'll test out the output on the headlights and the bulbs. And one thing to keep in mind is when your lights are super hazy, all yellow, you are gonna get less output than a clear lens. So it's definitely worth getting new headlights. Honestly, it looks way better than it did before. So I didn't have a chance to record this myself, but I had my friend the Gooner record this clip for me. It was a night shot so we can see how far the headlights are going. And if you look at the center of the video, you see where it's kind of yellow in the middle. That is the headlight output. I think I need to adjust it down a little bit, but it actually does light up the road. And like I said, those are new bulbs in there and new housings. So I did not take a before shot because it did not have any headlight bulbs. So this is the best that we got.
I don't know what you want, but this is it.
I like the black chrome a lot. It actually looks really good on the truck. So let's continue with the lug nuts. So for the lug nuts, we got these off of Amazon. They're about like 20-25 bucks. They pretty much look like the stock ones. And we also got this pretty dope socket set off of Amazon. I'll have both of these things down below. So it has different sizes on both sides of the socket. Okay, so it turns out on these wheels, some of the lugs are actually like the locking lugs. You can kind of see that one there. So I can't get that off because I don't have the socket, of course. Another issue is those lug nuts, they work on the stock wheels like what I have up there, but they don't work on these. The hole is not big enough for the socket that I have. And the sockets I do have are pretty thin. So I think I'm gonna have to get some different lug nuts. Well, I got too excited to start driving it, but this thing feels good. The steering's a little off. The brake light's on. I don't know why. Figure it out later. And obviously no cats. Let's see how this does. Jesus, that's fucking loud. So unfortunately, that's where I ended recording on that truck. So I actually ended up taking it to the Gooner. He helped me out by welding on some cats on there that he had from a spare truck. So we got that situated. I did drive the truck. It drove fine. It does need ball joints, like little things like that. It does need some TLC. For sure. The interior, I put it back together, but it still needs to be cleaned up. I just don't have the time or the money to actually get it to how I wanted it to. So even though I didn't drive it much, it was fun owning a truck, but it is what it is. That's probably the last video you guys are gonna see on it. But we do have some other cars that you will be seeing, some Jeeps. So be sure to keep an eye out for those videos. We have a ton of content coming soon. Some Grand Cherokee content, some Comanche content. And also in September, we will be at Mo Party and LS Fest in Bowling Green, Kentucky at the Holly events. We are going to take the Jeep there. We're probably going to take some of these cars, so be sure to check it out. Look for this tent here. We're going to be set up, so come say hi if you guys plan on going to those events. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.